Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me again in this live streaming. Today I will be making some drawings about Batman. Are there any Batman fans around? Well, today we will be making these drawings. I will be using the usual technique, which is at first making some guidelines. I have noticed that when I do not do these guidelines, it's a bit more difficult to make a good drawing with proportions. So today I will make an effort to include this step. I really suggest you that if you are a art enthusiast or you would like to learn how to draw, I really invite you to subscribe into my channel. It is one of my passions, and I am very happy to be able to share it with you. And with the time, of course, I want to keep improving the quality, also keep doing more lives.Maybe so far I've been doing lives almost at least once in a week. So I hope I could do more in the future. My goal would be to do lives at least I would like to keep it to I would like to keep one at least in a week. But of course also it depends on how the channel goes. I mean, if there are, I really would like to improve the content. So also I would like to hear your opinion about what I am doing and how am I doing it. It would be really nice to know. So if you would like to leave your comments or any questions that you would like to ask me, you are completely welcome. You are very welcome. Also in the last live streaming, I was using some markers that helped a lot to move faster in the drawing. So that's something that I also will use today, which is this one, the one that you can see. I borrowed these ones from a friend and they have been very helpful. So I will use them today. These kind of things are small details maybe, but they help a lot to make the drawing look better. So the first step I will take is to make a small shade to highlight the shape of Batman a little bit. I just have to find my fine liner. I need a number 2. Maybe you already know, but the fine liners come with each with different numbers. So it depends on the thickness. So I guess that would be some test lines. By the way, the drawing that I will intend to do is Batman in the future. I think it's a series after the classic Batman series, the cartoon. So I guess you will recognize this quickly. So in this series, Batman lives in a very futuristic
More carrots. Don't tear.
city.
More carrots. Where's Garrett?
So it looks
Here I come from the west side.
more sleeky as well. The drawings of that cartoon, they look way more sleeky.
The right brain
That's what I will intend to do
drives me
today.
insane.
Let me know, what do you think?
Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie.
I would like to hear your feedback, any comments as well.
Don't fry, don't
Also,
fry, don't fry.
good news will come soon. I currently today I received my microphone, which is something that I was telling you the last live streaming, because I really would like to improve the content, and of course in order to improve the content I need better gear,
Don't
and
tear.
that's what I got today.
More carrots. Where's Garrett?
I hope to make a video very soon where I can use that new microphone
Here I come from
in
the
order
west
to make a
side.
proper test. Also, I would like to hear from you on what do you think about this new microphone.
The right brain drives me insane. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie.
Also, currently I've been experimenting with these colors,
Don't fry,
which
don't fry, don't fry.
I'm very happy to use. I just would like to know if this really is something that you would like to keep seeing. I think I told you in the last streaming that my goal is basically to use many kinds of materials in order to be able to basically draw wherever I am. That's something that I really would like to do. So I hope I can do that. And that's why most of my drawings are made with ink brush, which is so far my favorite tool. But I think it's always good to learn from using different tools. So anyways, let me know, what do you think about this? Something that I don't like about these markers that I'm using is that they spread too much. So after I make drawing, they keep going across the paper, and it's something that could become challenging, especially to be able to make some details. As you can see with the fine liners, this doesn't happen, which is very good. So what I draw in the first time is what it stays on the paper. And I guess this comment that I'm making right now, it's exactly the point of learning with different materials, because otherwise I wouldn't know that. And now that I'm using these markers, I can say that. So it's actually very useful, even though it's a kind of an error or mistake, but definitely it provides that learning process, which is with time very, very useful. Also, let me know, what do you think about the music. try to play more darker music. Today, as you know, the character of Batman is dark, so I wanted to do that. Here I am focusing a bit more on the proportions. At the beginning the head is actually gives more freedom, but now I need to start checking if the proportions are the right ones. In fact, some of the drawings I may remake them and with different versions. I also been doing live streamings on Twitch. If you would like to follow me on Twitch, you are very welcome, and I thank you very much as well. Also, let me know anything else that you would like to see in this channel, which is something that I am really keen to receive any feedback, comments, proposals in order to improve the channel and also help me to improve my drawing style, quality, and more. I have also seen some drawings where they use a lot of lines. It's something that I actually have tried to avoid, since doing too many lines sometimes it's more technique. I would say it's more a technique of exploration, because basically in order to make original designs or totally new designs, the idea is to make them, to explore a little bit the area on the paper, on perspectives, on positions of the characters. So, but in my case, I think I will start doing also those kinds of drawings, but at the moment I'm focusing on having an image as a reference, or make some tests before I do the live streaming or a drawing that I release on YouTube, and then after I do that, I basically start the drawing that you can see in my channel. So, but if I would like to come totally free and try to improvise, I think that's something that I will do more in the future. I started this channel on this year basically, and I I'm still trying to gain that confidence in order to make drawings on the fly, which is something also that is one of my goals. I really would love to do that. So let me know, what do you like the most from Batman, or what do you hate from Batman? It would be nice to also know a little bit more about the other side of the screen. What do you think about this drawing? Something that I like a lot from comics is that they capture very dynamic moments, and it's something that I really would like to be able to do easily. Currently, I really need to do some tests before and try different ways, but doing it on the fly is something very challenging. Something that I also learned during this live streaming very recently is that it's better to use this red color first, because the black one covers very quickly the areas. So it's better to use this first, and then the black one will come to cover anyways. And also around these red areas, what I'm doing is using the fine liner, which is one that doesn't spread anywhere. Otherwise, the lines that I have made with the red color, they would spread easily. Also to make it more aesthetic as well. So we can keep the original shape, the original idea. So these kind of things are the things that actually I learn every time I draw. On the Twitch live streaming of some days ago, I was making some cuts, and I was having difficulties to make the cuts look young, and I found out that making their heads bigger and wider makes them look younger. And actually, at the very end of the live streaming on Twitch, I did another test in order to show if I actually was on the right path. And yeah, apparently I got it. And anyways, even if I think I got it, I always open to your feedback, which which is very helpful and can give that other perspective. By the way, the marker or the ink brush that I use is different from these markers, which is interestingly doesn't go through the paper. I know that it's because of the ink, basically. I mean the liquid is different. This one I think has some sort of permanent liquid, which is the one that makes it spread easily. And also the paper I'm using is just the usual printing paper, the very common one in office. So I guess also that's something that creates this effect. So that's moving forward. Let me give some darker shades. Interestingly, when I use only the fine liners, the shades look very chaotic, and that's something that doesn't really look like when I use these colors. The moment I'm just giving another shade on top of the initial dark color, and it looks actually okay. But if I would use these only, it will look too messy. Let me increase the volume of the music, and I will come back with my voice in a moment.
Where's Garrett?
Vegetables. Vegetables.
Here I come from the west side, the left side, the right brain drives me insane. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie to me. Don't fry, don't fry, don't fry your brain. More carrots. Don't tear it. More carrots. Where's Garrett?
Vegetables. Vegetables.
Here I come from the west side, the left side, the right brain drives me insane. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie to me. Don't fry, don't fry, don't fry your brain.
Okay, so that's the first part of the drawing. Let's continue with the next one. Let's make the drawing now with Batman, the profile of Batman. So I guess in general, I guess one of the approaches for comics drawing is the multiple lines, as I am noticing right now. Is the approach, the technique is apparently the best is the multiple lines, just to get things right. Otaku!
vegetables, vegetables. Here I come from the west side, the left side, the right brain drives me insane. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie to me. Don't fry, don't fry, don't fry your brain. More carrots. Don't tear it. More carrots. Where's Garrett? Vegetables. Vegetables. Here I come from the west side, the left side, the right brain drives me insane. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie to me. Don't fry, don't fry, don't fry your brain.
Spotify Unknown album. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate a lot your comments. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for being here as always. And I will continue publishing some videos, so stay around. I hope you could subscribe. I really appreciate any comments, any subscription, and see you the next time. Thank you.